In today's mission, we are doing a free-for-all with the Italian Livorno division facing off against the British 13th Corps. We'll take a closer look at the deployment and the armies at the same time. The British forces are comprised predominantly of a Sherman company with an HQ of 2 Shermans, 3 platoons of 3 Shermans, and a support unit of 4 priests, as indicated by the sextons hiding behind the tree line there, and a Honey Stewart observation post hiding behind that building. The Firestorm platoon is the commando troop on the ridgeline. They have opted to replace a Bren gun team with a Piat. They are defending the pass, which is an objective, and the other objective is over there near the bend in the road. The Italian forces of the Livorno division, backed up with some elements of German armor. We have, as the core of it, the Gruppo Tattico card from the player pack, which has an HQ of 2 Bersaglieri command teams, 3 platoons in this case of Bersaglieri, 2 at 5 strength, 1 in the cornfield, 1 holding that objective over there, and 1 full strength 1 in the spearhead deployment there. As well in the formation, we have a platoon of 3 assault mortars, 3 81mm mortars in the orchard, 4 Breda MGs dug in there, and actually I think that's it. Then in support, we have the 100mm howitzers. They're just 2 guns this time. We're trying, again, the Semavente self-propelled. We're taking a battery of 6. And then we have a platoon of 4 long-barreled Panzer IVs. And then the free Firestorm platoon for the Italians today is a scout platoon of 4 AB-41s. They will be defending the objective of the cornfield and the road out of the village there. So that is our deployment. That is our table. Let's see who can win this free-for-all. So, Italian turn 1, we are the attacker. Most of the defending force stayed stationary. The only things that moved were my right flank here. So the Panzer IVs, they successfully blitzed, and then I did a tactical as well to try and get some shots on some Shermans. The Semavente is just tactical forward. I sent one of my command teams here. Forgot to attempt to follow me. I'll do that now, actually. Well, no, he doesn't need to. He just moves forward. The other team is outside of command, so there's no point in testing.
Yep.
My Bersaglieri platoon here, they advanced out of the tree line and got up in some cover. I attempted to follow me, but unfortunately they failed. Realized I blocked myself with the AB-41s, but whatever. And the assault mortars moved up. So we're going to move into shooting. Okay, so in my rush to get through my movement phase and whatnot, I made some tactical errors. So only 1 platoon really has any shots, and that would be my Panzer IVs here. They can shoot a Sherman.
The one here at the side of the fence.
Yeah, and really nothing else can, because the Semaventes only have a direct fire range. Okay, you know what? 1 Semavente can shoot the infantry, so I'll do that.
Okay.
So we'll do the Panzer IVs first. Moving rate of fire, we got 3 of them. We're shooting at your Shermans, which are confident.
I believe so.
Or, sorry, careful. Here. We'll be right back to check. Okay, so had to check the rules there. So they are careful. So I'll be hitting on a 4+. I'm shooting from here to that Sherman, so it is over 16 inches, and you are in behind the fence line of the stone wall. So we'll be getting +1 for concealment and +1 for range, which will mean I'll be hitting you on 6s. And I'll get 2 2s and a 5, so nope.
Okay.
And then this gun shooting at your commando troop would be hitting on a 7. Oh, followed by a 5 or 6. No, okay. Alright, so that'll be the end of Italian turn 1, and we'll hopefully weather the incoming Sherman fire, and yes. Turn 1 British movement step, take us through it.
Okay, so my Sherman HQ moved up further through the...
Further up the road?
Yeah, that. Moved up the road. The one group followed them. He managed to pass his cross check, so he's kind of up into the trees providing cover, or covering fire rather. These 2 did not. These guys moved up from here, up to sort of take hopefully some shots at your tanks. And these Shermans managed to cross over the rock wall and are preparing for some pain. My commandos are staying put, and my OP is staying put, and my priests are staying put.
Okay, we will move into the movement. No, the shooting.
The shooting.
Okay, kicking off the shooting step. What are we doing first?
So this one Sherman that was able to cross into the trees is just within range to hit your infantry on the 1 point there.
Okay, so we're over 16, unconcealed, and gone to ground, so hitting on 7s.
All right. No.
All right, what's next?
Next is going to be the 2 cannon shots into there.
Okay, so I'm careful. I'm not in concealment, unfortunately, so just hitting on 4s. One hit. The anti-tank on the Sherman.
Anti-tank is 10.
Okay, my front armor is 6 on these panzers, so I will need a 4 to equal. So you could potentially bail me out on a 3+. Yep, bails them out. And then what was next?
Next was the absolute mess of machine gun fire into your infantry.
All right, so again, hitting on 4s. Because I'm moving, I'm not concealed. This part might hurt.
The white die are the 50 cal, and the red are regular machine.
All right. Oof.
And sorry, I was hitting on what?
4s.
4s. I think everything else hit.
All right, just assign your hits for me.
Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, you gotta make sure everyone's...
I just wasn't sure if he'd be able to, yeah.
Before you can double up. Yeah, now you can double up. Okay. Okay, so we've assigned the hits there. So we're going to start working here with this guy. So 3s. He's dead. This team. He's dead. The other team. He's dead. So 1, 2, 3. And you can pull those spent dice out. And then we'll start with this one. He's dead. Command team is alive. This team is alive. This team is dead. This team is dead. And the last team is alive. Cool. So that was bad.
Sufficient machine gun fire.
And that'll be the end of the British shooting step.
Yep.
Okay, Italian command step. 4+ to unpin that unit. They unpin.
Ooh.
And I believe 3+ to remount that tank. I'll roll and then check. It doesn't remount. No worries. All right, I'm going to go into movement.
Okay.
Okay, so Italian turn to movements. The Panzer IVs, as you can see, stayed stationary. I'm going to try and at least clear out a single platoon. The Semiventes moved over. I don't know if they'll be able to hurt the front of the Sherman very well, because I think I'm anti-tank 8 and your front armor 6, so we'll see. What's left of that Italian platoon there has tried to get around the ridge with the commander moving up, the assault pioneers taking cover, and the AB-41s not sure what they're doing here, wishing they could go back to Tunisia. The Bredas also advanced and successfully passed a follow me move to get into cover there in the vineyards, and the rest of the army is just staying put to remain concealed and gone to ground.
Okay. So
on to some shooting. Okay, so I'm going to start with an artillery bombardment. I'm going to attempt to use my AB-41 scout car here, OP car here, to spot those 100 mils on the center of the ridgeline up on the top there. If I can successfully do it, I'll be hitting 4 of the commando teams.
Okay.
So I'll need a 5 because my lowest skill is 4 and there's terrain. First attempt. Second attempt. Gets it on the second attempt.
All right.
So we got 4 teams. You are careful, so I'll be hitting on 5s. And because I'm only 2 guns firing, I'm re-rolling successes.
And I'm in foxholes.
Well, that would just give you bulletproof cover.
Right.
But I don't hit you anyways.
Okay.
All right. So next we're going to do 3 Panzer IVs, targeting a Sherman in the open at short range, basically. So just hitting on your careful 4 with 6 shots. Getting 2 hits. Nicely done. 1 and 1. Your front armor is 6. My anti-tank is 11. You'll need a 5 to equal and a 6 to ignore.
Sorry, this one.
Goes in.
Yep, and the other one.
Also goes in. All right, so I just need 3+ to destroy you. So this one. Yep, and this one. That's cocked. Yes, all right. I'm going to leave some dice there. We'll mark it with smoking a little bit, just to keep things rolling. Going to go on to the 6 Semiventes, shooting into those Shermans. Don't know why I grabbed 8 dice when there's only 6 tanks.
And
Also hitting on 4s. We're getting 2 hits. 1 and 1. And these are anti-tank 8, I believe I said.
Yep.
And your front armor is 6. So you need 2 to equal, 3 to ignore.
Okay, so for the front one, I'm going to roll them over here just so I have some room.
Ooh, nice. Okay, that goes in.
One.
All right, that bounces. I'll take that. My firepower on these is a 3+ in direct fire. So that's a bailed out Sherman. So you can mark that. Actually, I think that's the end of my shooting phase.
Okay.
So we'll be back with British turn 2.
Okay.
British turn 2 command. We got a remount here on a 4+. Nope.
Nope.
And then a 5+ last stand on that last Sherman in the platoon there.
No.
Nice. So he runs away, and we will go into movement. Okay, British turn 2, movement step.
So the last, or I guess the not too bailed out tanks here, just kind of move forward to be able to both take shots at your Semiventes.
Semiventes.
Ah, I said it right. Yay! The commanders are staying put in their foxholes, and the rest of the tanks all road dash up into the town, hoping to launch an assault on that point next turn.
Wow.
Hopefully
Might not
take
be
a bunch
next turn, but soon.
Well, yeah, and take a bunch of shots, hopefully, in the next turn or two at the guys there. My priest stayed put, and my OP has stayed put with the hope of maybe ranging in some of the priest fire this turn.
All right, we'll move on to shooting.
Yep.
Okay, British shooting phase. You want to start with some artillery, right? You're going to attempt to range in there.
Yep.
Hopefully you don't.
Hopefully I do.
Okay, so we've got skill 3 on the priests and the honey, so just adding 1 for the short terrain underneath, so needing a 4 to range in. First attempt. Range is in.
First.
All right, so 4 dice hitting me on 4s. Two hits, so that'll pin me, and then infantry saves. I lose 1 team. Okay. Not actually as bad as I expected.
No.
I am somewhat okay with that. So we'll pin them down, we'll pull that out. And then we've got your 2 Shermans shooting at my Semiventes. You're going to be hitting me on, I think, 4s. Yep, I'm careful.
1 hit.
1 hit. Your anti-tank was 10. My front armor is 4. If I roll a 6, I can equal you. I don't roll a 6, so 3 up firepower. And that is a bailed out Semivente.
Yep.
Excellent. It's a good trade for me. So this one, right?
I think so.
Okay. So any other shots, huh?
I think that was it, because they all road dash, so they can't do anything right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have any chance against your tanks. So.
Not until I come in range of your Piet.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to figure out what to do about this now. And we'll go from there.
Yep.
Okay, Italian turn 3. Remount the German tank on a 3+. Nope. Remount the Italian Semivente on a 2+. Yes, okay. Can roll 2s consistently. And unpin the Bredas on a 3+. Yes.
Okay.
We'll be right back with the movement. Okay. So we started by moving the Panzers. As you can see, they've split apart. So I passed a successful blitz. This tank moved there. And then these guys tacticaled around with the command tank, taking him out of command, but because he technically counts as not having moved, I don't think he adds the +1 this turn. These guys will get some cheeky shots on that 1 Sherman, hopefully shutting it down and stopping the convoy. Then we've got the Bredas did a follow me move and regular tactical, just trying to get up there. And the what's left of the Bersaglieri here have moved around the flank with the Semiventes remaining stationary to try and shoot. So let's roll right into the shooting phase. We are going to repeat bombardment on your your commandos. So I'll be hitting you on 4s because it counts as the first time. So all 4 will hit. You'll get 4 infantry saves. You will have to re-roll successfuls because it is a repeat.
Brutal.
But you are in bulletproof. All right, so 2 fail, 2 pass so far. Re-rolling the passes. 3. And my 100mm artillery has a firepower of, I should have looked it up already.
Please stand by.
It is a 3+. So I will take out 2 teams. I'll just hit the top 2.
Okay.
And that will pin them down. Next, we will take the 2 shots here on that Sherman who is concealed and at long range, so hitting on 6s. Getting 1 hit. It is on front armor. So you will be front armor 6, becoming 7 at this range against my anti-tank 11. So you need a 4 to equal 5 to ignore. 5 ignores. Nicely done. This one, 2 shots, stationary rate of fire because of blitz on these Shermans. Getting 1 hit, I'll put it on this one. At this range, you don't get the +1, so you'll need a 5 to equal a 6 to ignore.
Nope, got a 1.
All right, 3 up firepower, destroys that Sherman.
Okay.
Okay, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stationary rate of fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are rate of fire 2 stationary, right? I am reading that right. Yeah, they are. Cool. Hitting on 4s, targeting one of the ones not behind the smoke now from the wreck. Only 3 hits. So 2 hits on the non-bailed out tank, 1 hit on the bailed out tank, please.
Okie doke.
And you need 2s to equal.
The non-bailed out.
Ooh, excellent.
Oh-ho!
Okay.
And the bailed out.
Okay, that bounces.
Okay.
So 3 up firepower to destroy you. That is a dead Sherman. So that's 2 dead Shermans there.
Okay. That'll be a last stand.
Actually, that might be my shots for the turn.
Okay.
Because I don't... you know what? No, I'll throw some Bersaglieri rifle MGs up. So we got 2 guys that can shoot up here. I think they're rate of fire 2 on the move because they're rifle MGs. I'm just double checking.
I'm going to mark my dead tanks. Will you double check?
Yep. So 1 shot each. Hitting on 6s because you are concealed. You are gone to ground, but you're under 16. And I'm targeting the Piet team. I get 1 hit on your Piet. You can attempt a mistaken target.
I will attempt a mistaken target.
No.
I will fail.
All right, so 3 up fire or 3 up infantry save, please. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That will be my turn.
That was a brutal turn.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Let's see if I keep up the momentum. Okay, command step, British. We got to unpin the commandos.
Yep.
On a 3+.
My red dice are in the shithole right now. So, never mind. The white
excellent.
ones are too.
All right, and then a 5+ last stand on that lone Sherman. Ooh, so he will actually blow up because he's a bailed out tank. So we will go into the movement step. Pretty quick movement step. What did we do?
I just got real aggressive over there with my Shermans. We're going to try and push you guys off that point.
Yep. Okay.
That's it. Nothing else moved. I have nothing else to move.
We'll do some shooting.
Yep.
Be right back. Okay, so we've moved into assault, as you can see. I don't have any defensive fire because the Panzer IVs are at, I think it was 10.5 inches away or 9.5 inches or something like that. So just outside of assault range, unfortunately. So we're going to do these one at a time. We'll start with this one. So on your skill rating of...
4+, I believe it was. Let me just
Sounds
double check.
right.
Yep, 4+.
All right, 4+ to kill a team.
Dead.
Kills. That one in the middle.
Dead.
Destroyed. And the last one. No.
Not dead.
Okay, so then I need to pull these off to test a counterattack, which would just be my confident rating, 4+. So I will counterattack. I'll move in. And he's already in contact. I forgot to mention at the start, all my platoons had Pasaglia bombs, so I can discard that card to give the infantry and the gun teams in the unit anti-tank 3 against your top armor. So I'll discard that.
Yep.
Then I'm hitting on, they are upgraded to 3+. So 2 teams on this tank, 2 hits, and the other tank misses. Okay, so then it's your top armor on the Shermans is 1, so you need to roll a 2 to equal, a 3 to ignore. Bounce and bounce. So then you test a counterattack, which is your motivation.
Which is 4+.
Okay. So they have to fall back, so we'll be right back. Alright, so they fell back there. I returned to my positions and then Bree elected to charge in her command tanks, which are here now. Again, no defensive fire. So just 2 dice. Your skill was 4, right?
Yep.
Alright, so on the small team here. Nope, and on the other team. Nope, okay. And then I test a counterattack. I counterattack. I got hit and hit 1. It misses 2. Oh, no, it does hit. That one misses. So, anti-tank 2 now against your top armor 1, so don't roll a 1. Cool. And then you have to test a counterattack.
Which was, I think, 4?
Yeah.
Check, yep. Yep.
Yeah, and now you rolled a hit. So again, my small team. No, and the other team. No. I test a counterattack. I counterattack. I swing and I miss. I swing and I miss. Once again, you test a counterattack. And you do. So no and no. Okay. One more time. Can I counterattack?
With feeling.
Hey, I fall back finally. Hey, that was a long assault. So we'll move back and we'll be right back. Okay, finally that's done. So Bree consolidated her Shermans back into the tree line. Unfortunately, I couldn't fall back far enough to not be within 6, because if I remember correctly, I have to fall back directly from the unit, which would have put me off the board. So my guys surrendered. So let's see if I can either knock out those Shermans so that I get at least another turn, or take that.
Yep.
Moving on to Italian.
Turn 4.
Excellent. Okay, so remount. 3+ on the Panzer. Finally, and 2+ on the Semavente. Yes. So now that I'm thinking about it, I think I remounted him last turn and forgot to take this token off.
Quite possibly. I don't know. Tell us in the comments, guys.
Anyways, moving right along. Oh, I gotta unpin the unit hit by the artillery.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Take your token off Semavente.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm doing that now. All right, moving on to the movement step.
And the other one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at this today. Don't mind me. Okay.
We're not awake today. All right, on movement.
All right, probably should have recorded it because it is potentially game changing. I attempted to cross check and rolled two twos. So
yeah,
they're literally like just outside of 4 inches, as you can see. So if I don't at least knock out one of those Shermans, that'll probably be game. So instead, I'm going to get super aggressive, and as you can see, I'm climbing the mountain. Monte Grappa style, with the Bredas. I'm moving into the tree line there to pour some machine guns. I'm leaving the Semavente stationary to direct fire into your infantry, and I guess if I can, I will re-bombard as long as I'm not danger close.
Right.
So let's get on to the shooting. Okay, so shooting. What we're going to do, we're going to shoot the Panzer here into the Shermans in the tree line. The 100mm will repeat bombardment on the 2 teams they can hit. They are just outside of danger close for the infantry on the hill.
Yep.
The Semaventes will direct fire at stationary rate of fire into the infantry, and the artillery on the hill will also do that.
Okay.
So we're going to start, we'll start with the artillery. So 2 teams underneath the template still, hitting on 4s, re-rolling because I'm only 2 guns firing. 2 teams hit.
Okay.
2 saves, please. 3 up. Re-rolling successes because I'm a repeat bombardment. And
2
then
fails.
2 3-ups. So 1 team is destroyed.
Okay. What, this one?
And they're already pinned, so whatever.
Yeah.
Now we got this into the Sherman. I've got 2 shots because it's stationary, movement rate of fire 1. You're concealed, so I'll be hitting you on a 5. I'll get 1 hit.
Okay.
Which I'll be putting right on him. So anti-tank is 11. Your front armor is a 6. So you need a 5 to equal 6 to ignore. Well played. Nice.
Oh,
that's good.
face.
That's okay. That's okay. I can take that hill instead.
Okay.
Actually, it won't matter because you'll win on your turn. Crap. But okay. So we got a bunch of Semaventes.
We'll play to completion.
Firing their 75mm, I think it is, howitzers into the commando troop. As I hit my Sherman there, or my Panzer. Oh yeah, he could have moved. Oh, I could have moved him. Oh, whatever.
Oh.
Whatever. Yeah, he would have been able to shoot too. I'll throw that in there. He'll be hitting on a 6. And same with him. Would have been hitting on a 6. Yeah, they would have missed.
Okay.
All right, so 1, 2.
Just for our own
3,
peace of
4,
mind.
6. 6 on the commandos on the hill who are dug in, hitting on 5s. 2 hits. My brave Semaventes. We'll put it 1 on the team.
On the actual point,
Yeah.
and 1 on like
No,
the
one
Piet?
on. Yeah, 1 on 1 there, as I want to be able to charge.
Oh, okay. Fair
So,
enough.
guy on the actual objective, please. 3+.
Objective guy.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, and the other two. Okay. So then 2 rifle MG shots from my Bersaglieri into the Piet. Nope. Okay, and the Bredas. I had moving rate of fire. What is their moving rate of fire? 2. I was right. And they'll be hitting on 5s as well. No, 6 is because of the smoke.
Yep.
Nothing.
Okay.
Cool. So, just because I never get to do successful assaults,
Gonna roll right into the assault.
Gonna roll right in like that.
Assaulting on a mountainside.
So you get your defensive fire. You've got 3 rifle MGs shooting once, hitting on 4s, and a Piet hitting on a 5.
Piet's red.
Okay. 3 hits.
3 hits.
No, sorry, 2 hits.
Yeah,
Yep.
'cause it's hitting on a 5.
3 saves. I save them both, and then I go into my assault with my skill 4+ on these guys, and I kill the Piet. Then you can test to counterattack.
Okay, I'm just gonna double check that
They're fearless, so 3 up.
it's 3 up. Yep.
Yep. So they move in here, and he moves in down the hill there, and they're a 2 up assault.
Okay.
Splat, barely, but still splat. All right, then I test a counterattack, and I don't think that is, because I think it's 4+.
Please stand by.
Oh no, yeah, it is 4+. Okay, that's that. I do think that's game, because she's going to start her turn within 4, and no matter what I do, end her turn within 4. So,
Yep.
Game. Thanks,
Yay!
guys. That was fast and deadly.
Yep.
All right, we'll
My
be back
first
with a
time
recap.
back on, and I win. Yay!
We'll be right back with a recap. All right, well, that was a very fun game. I don't think that was a very fast game, too.
Yeah,
I think that
very.
actually took us less than an hour just playing.
Yeah.
I like tanks.
I like tanks too.
It makes games much faster.
Yeah.
And this one was a little bit more ahistorical than we've normally done. I don't think the Livorno ever actually attacked into Syracuse or fought against this many Shermans with German panzer support, but it still fits within the context of our slightly ahistorical campaign based on history. So, yeah, no, that was fun. Very good job there with the aggressive Shermans pushing through that village there. I was kind of hoping they'd slow down a bit more than that.
You thought I was silly for posting most of my Shermans on that
On
road.
flank, yeah. No,
Yeah.
because I was putting all my tanks on the right flank, whereas you were putting all yours heavily on the left. I was hoping to spearhead through there, but you slowed me down with that one platoon a little bit sooner or longer than I expected. Unfortunately, the Semiventas just couldn't quite nail through the armor quickly enough. So
The river did exactly what I was hoping when I put that point there, that it was going to hold you off.
no, that was a good choice. Very good choices. So as you can see, we're holding an old version of the North Africa book. Battlefront will be releasing sometime this week, or no, this month, I should say, February 2022. The updated version 4 compilation with the new mid-war monster stuff in it. So check that out, guys. Maybe we'll do a little preview video once we get our hands on the copy of the book. Yeah. Any thoughts? Closing thoughts about the game, huh?
My first game back since the pre-Christmas rush of retail. I'm surprised how much I actually remembered of the rules.
It's not a complicated game. Honestly,
No.
the gameplay itself is pretty straightforward. I'm finding the hardest part, especially for newer players, is just figuring out like army building, model units, and the eras, the mid-war, late-war, early-war thing.
Yeah.
So we might look at doing a little introductory
think
video
that's a good idea.
series about that. So
Yeah. Jake's new mountains/hills that he
Ah,
made
yes, I
look
hope you like them.
gorgeous.
we will be making more. Italy and Sicily itself deserve to have a lot of mountains, and we haven't had a lot of
Okay.
hills. So to those that are triggered by hills, we're having more hills.
Prepare for hills.
More hills. So
Yeah.
many more hills.
Lots of hills. All the hills.
And
Big
you know,
mountain.
as you saw it on the video here, maybe a little bit less than I would have liked, but as you saw it, it's all just foam, flock, and paint. Miniature Landscape Hobbies did an excellent tutorial on his channel in a live stream recently about it, so check that out. I'll throw a link down below for that video.
Yeah, you basically followed his how-to when
yeah.
we were doing them. It was really, really good.
Really easy,
speedy.
like so easy, surprisingly easy. So check for that, and yeah. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. We're pulling for you. Let's get the sticks on the ice.
Take care, guys.